Greetings, great people of Biafrans. Greetings, lovers of freedom. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to today's edition. I welcome you all for this wonderful program. Like you all know me, my name is Mazi Achebe Paul, MAP, Eziokubundu 1 in Biafra land. And I am the convener of Biafra Unity and Mazi Achebe Paul, and an IPOB member under the leadership of Mazi Namdekan, under the chain of command, the central command of IPOB. On this today, we have our brother here, which he will be the one to introduce himself. And after that, we will go straight for what brings us in this very program, an open debate between Mazi Achebe Paul and Odinkenma Nwachineke on the issue of the achievement of the Autopilot and the DOS. Let us know where the problem started and where it reached and who are the people doing it right. On this note, I say welcome to the program. Mazi Odinkenma, the floor is yours. Please introduce yourself to the viewers.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, great Biafrans. Wherever you're watching from, I say may God kind of bless each and every one of you. My name is Mazi Odinkenma Nwachineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB, and also an active financial member as well, serving the indigenous people of Biafra through media, evangelist, and also in music. What we are here to do is to fight for the restoration of Biafra. We know that Nigeria has expired since about 7 to 8 years ago. So what we have to do is to do everything humanly possible in order to bring Nigeria to its nail so that we can have our freedom. And that is to say that whatever we are doing in Nigeria or out of Nigeria, we have a justification to do that. Because like I used to say, that when IPOB was registered here in Europe, I believe that the first place that Mazi Namdekan set his foot was here in Germany. And that was the 2014. Exactly the 100 years that Nigeria has expired through the amalgamation of 1914. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. We are live and direct on Mazi Achebe Paul, and we also live and direct on Biafra Unity TV, also on Matters Arising TV. Like you all know, today's topic, we'll go into deep, a tough talk between two of us, and we will not waste any time. And I will go with the question direct because there's no time to waste. And I would love every answers to be given so that our people who are listening will learn, because this is not just a debate, but also to lecture our people so that our people will understand what is IPOB and what is going on in IPOB and where did we get it wrong. So on this note, please, I would love every one of us to pay attention and bring your pen and paper. Like Mazi Namdekan will always say, come with your pen and paper. Be jotting everything down for a reference purpose in case of necessity. Without wasting any much of your time, Mazi Odinkenma, you are one of the Autopilot who is representing Autopilot on media and also claiming to be and also a very IPOB member, if I'm not mistaken. Pardon me if I use some words wrongly, because whichever. Now, my first question to you is this: can you please enlighten our viewers? What do you understand by the word IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Namdekan?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. What I understand, say that IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Namdekan is a leadership of chain of command. That anybody who is proud to be a family member, automatically that person is under oath. And whatever order that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give, it follows. That is what I understand. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you can permit me, I don't know if I can throw more light on that, or should you ask your question?
You can throw more light.
Okay. When you hear IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it means a registered members of IPOB, not every Biafrans, but those who identify and be registered with IPOB and are willing to follow the instructions of command and control, follow every order given by this very organization called IPOB. You have to be to abide by the rules and regulation. If you are not comfortable by the rules, you are free to go out. And once you are out, you are out. You are no longer IPOB. Thank you, my brother. That is what I want to say, because I don't want to be taking much time in everything we are doing here. You can go ahead and ask, because what I want us here, I want people to understand what is IPOB. And I don't know if you can permit me to ask like 2 questions, because that place from the root, there's a lot of things I would like you to answer me before you can come back to me, which means if you can permit me, I will ask. But if you cannot permit me, then you can go ahead and ask your question. Are you with me? Are you with me? I think his network is disturbing him.
I'm back now.
Do you get my point before? Do you hear what I said before? Or should I repeat myself?
Yeah, one of the things I get, one of the things I got from you, you say that the IPOB is a chain of command, just like what I said, that when instruction is given to you, you are going to follow that instruction. So this is where I got you before I have a network issue. Maybe you can pick up from there.
Okay, I requested, because in that first question I asked you, there is some questions that I wanted for you to clarify our viewers regarding of that IPOB, what you understand by IPOB, because I don't know if you will permit me, because there's something I want to hear from you. Your network is really disturbing.
Okay. What do you want me to clarify?
Now, what I want you to clarify is the rules. What as an IPOB member that you are, what are the rules?
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I am hearing you. I said, as an IPOB member, because let everybody now in this, I will put it the way it's supposed to be. As an IPOB member you are, can you enlighten the viewers what are the rules and regulations of IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? In other words, how do IPOB function? What are the rules that guide IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the chain of command? as an IPOB member? What are the rules that are guiding IPOB?
IPOB, you have to be an oath member. That is the first step. Oath member, meaning that you are going to protect every other things or every other assignment given to you. Without an oath member, you cannot be assigned to any public office that you have to devote yourself or volunteer yourself in order to do what? To serve the indigenous people of Biafra. That chance denied me on the 19th, 2000.
We lost him. I don't know why but if he's doing program, his network is not disturbing, because this program is very important, and I pray he comes back, because we want to take it from
I know how I went to every platform that says Radio Biafra, typing message. How can I get a family? Until somebody from Iceland sent me a contact. And when I came, they said I have to be an oath member. Wholeheartedly. On the day for me to take the oath, I went to this one, he's looking at me. Went to the other one, he's looking at me.
My brother, no, just a minute. 1 second.
Hold on.
That is not the question, please. I am not cutting. I'm giving you direction to my question, please. No, we are.
I know your question.
No, the question.
I know your question.
What is the rules and regulation of IPOB?
I know your question. Do not divert my attention.
Okay,
you ask me a question.
Go ahead.
You ask me a question, and I'm responding to your question.
Go ahead. I don't know why his network is disturbing. And the question is, what are the rules and regulation of IPOB? Because as an organization, you must have a rule that is guiding the organization. And that is what I expect to hear. I just pray his network allow him to come back, because he's having a bad network.
If you can hear me now, nobody wants to give me an oath, and all of this executive, every one of them are oath members. What did they swear that oath to defend? They swore that oath to defend the command and control. They swore that oath to welcome other families, but they denied me. The second one, personally, I requested for them to give me an appointment on the 23rd of July, 2021, when we are planning to go to Düsseldorf, from Düsseldorf to Munich to have a protest, because on the 26th, our leader Mazi Achebe is coming to court. That appointment was not given to me. So now the question I want to ask you, somebody who swore an oath to protect the command and control and the structure of IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Achebe and denied a fellow member or somebody who wants to be a member, who wants to be an oath member, is that person working, or is that person defending the command and control?
Mazi Odinkenma Nwachineke, welcome to this program once again. Please, I would love you to answer my question. My question is, can you enlighten our viewers the rules and regulation of IPOB? That is the question. I did not ask you whether you went to take oath or not. The question is, as an organization of or as IPOB's organization, can you tell the viewers and our people the rules and regulation that is guiding IPOB? The question is very simple, and I need the answer from you, because every organization, including the company where you are working, has a rules and regulation. So I want you to outline to our viewers the rules and regulation, because for you to judge any other person in IPOB, you must follow the law, the rules of IPOB to judge anyone. Because when the person go against the rule, you will now say, okay, this is the rule of IPOB, and this person go against it. This is where this person got it wrong. So my brother, you cannot judge anyone without knowing the law. So the question is simple. Please, can you outline the rules and regulation of IPOB? Simple.
So what I'm talking about, or what I'm saying, does not count. It doesn't matter
at all.
It doesn't matter. Then we don't need to have this program, because if you cannot be sincere, if you cannot be sincere to call a spade,
my brother,
then I don't need to have time to waste on this debate.
My brother,
because somebody who is an oath member denies somebody is swearing an oath, not part of those rules and regulations in the code of conduct.
I don't know the rules and regulations, my brother.
You don't know.
Yes.
So you want me to tell you,
my brother, you come for a debate, and I ask you question. I ask you question because our viewers are waiting. I cannot ask.
You don't know. I want me to tell you.
Even if I don't know, even if I know, I will not be the one to answer my question. My question is given to you. As IPOB's organization, which you said was found by, according to his, under Mazi Achebe. Now, the question I ask you is this: what are the rules and regulations that is guiding this very movement, that organization, IPOB? That is what I expect. After outlining the rules that is guiding IPOB, then you now ask me question. Simple. Because this is a debate, now, question and answer.
With somebody who has a common sense. Somebody who has a common sense. You came to join a meeting, this family, in this case, and you were not allowed to swear an oath. The first one, the second one, despite seeing everything that I'm doing, despite seeing that how I'm motivating each and every one of them in my unit to make sure that we participate in everything that we need to participate. Even the loud protest, the second to loud protest that we organized, I was the one that forced them, because I have to go to Bremen protest alone. The Bremen have a protest. Nobody of them want to come to that protest. I have to be the one to go to that protest. Just one other comrade that accompanied me. Because of that protest, they have to organize the second protest to the one that we had in Hamburg. And you are now telling me somebody who swore an oath to defend command and control, that whatever Mazi Achebe says goes, starting from the unit coordinator, go to the next upper authority, next upper authority, till the last command, which is Mazi Achebe. And you are now telling me that it doesn't matter if I swear an oath. That is my own personal business. And I'm here debating with you. My brother, you have to call a spade a spade. You have to call a spade a spade. Now, let me ask you, are you an oath member?
Of course.
You're an oath member?
Yes.
Did they deny you?
No.
So, why did they deny me now? That is a question.
That is where we are coming. But can you answer my question first?
I've already answered your question. What else do you want? Why did they deny me to take an oath?
My brother, in case you don't understand my question, let me repeat it again.
I understand your question perfectly well.
Wait. If you don't know the answer to the question, you can just admit that you don't know the answer. Then
I cannot admit what I don't know.
I will educate you on that area. Because why I say if you don't know, you cannot condemn any person in IPOB without knowing the rules and regulation of IPOB. Because before you condemn person, you must, I say you must, not may, you must know the rules and regulation that is guiding that very movement. And through that rules and regulation, you will know if this person failed or this person have violated that rule that make him to disobey. When you don't know a rule and regulation of anything, automatically you cannot identify who is wrong and who is correct. For you to identify who is correct in anything you are doing, including in anything at all, you must be able to know the rules and regulation, because that is where the problem of this autopilot started. When you are not into a system, you will not understand how the system functions. And for us to know where, where the problem starts, we must know the rules Mazi Nnamdi Kanu laid down that IPOB members must be followed. So we are in a debate now. For me to determine that Nyanya have done something wrong, China Sanwo have done something wrong, Chike Doziem have done something wrong, it depends on the rules and regulation of IPOB, led by Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he is the leader. And why I organize this debate is not just for us. We have so many people who are not IPOB, who are not even a Biafra. We have Oduduwas, we have Ambazonia, we have Fulani, we have different type. Now they come across this very video on this debate. They would like to know the rules Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set in IPOB. And this question is given to you as an IPOB member, a bona fide one, a hardcore, as you say, and you cannot give our viewers, the rules and regulation of IPOB. Automatically, how will you now go forward to tell people something is wrong somewhere?
No, you have to be sincere. You have to be sincere in everything that you do. If you are not sincere in everything that you do as a person, that makes you a deceiver. Common sense. We use common sense in everything that we do. We don't do sentimental. There is no sentimental in this struggle. No sentimental in this struggle. You cannot side this person because that person is your friend, or because this person is the person that brought you into this struggle. We are talking about 107 or 8 years now. Nigeria has expired. What happened? The Fulanis are busy doing everything humanly possible to Islamize everybody, each and every one of us. And the people who are supposed to be there for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu betray him. Some carelessly, because there are two types of betrayal. One is somebody that you will see the person is in a position, but he doesn't care. He is now giving a room to somebody who has a devilish mind in order to operate freely. That's exactly what is going on. Because if you can now tell me that somebody who wants to join, if people who are watching us right now want to join this struggle, what they are going to tell you is that the highest oath that you can swear is the oath of conscience. You know what I'm saying? Now? Because majority of the people who sabotage this struggle, they come from DOS. Majority of them. The people who started this struggle a long time before now. Look at Ambazonia. Ambazonia have 70% of their territory. We are still struggling. We are still struggling. And you want to tell me that something is wrong? Of course, something is wrong. Something is wrong. So the energy, the question that you need to be asking, not to be asking me, what is, because if you bring that, I am going to be telling you a lot of things. What you are going to be talking about? How did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu get into trouble?
My brother.
What happened?
My brother.
Okay, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the hands of the GSA dungeon after everything. What are we supposed to be doing?
My brother.
The thing that we're supposed to be implementing so that Nigerian government will hit it hard. because they know that they can never give us freedom. The people who are listening, who are just there, they just sit there. They know that Nigerian government will not give us freedom through the court, because they know that Nigeria has expired.
Odinkenma Nwachineke.
So these are the things that you will be talking about.
Odinkenma
The
Nwachineke.
advice that Mr. Capo Daniel gave to the US. These are the things that we need to be talking about.
Odinkenma
Not to be
Nwachineke.
asking me what is the rules.
Odinkenma
And I'm not telling
Nwachineke.
you that they denied me to swear an oath.
Odinkenma Nwachineke. Odinkenma. Odinkenma. I hope you're based in Germany, right?
Of course, I'm based in Germany.
What will German government use to determine who done something wrong or who violates the law?
What they do?
What will they use to determine if somebody, if this thing is a crime or not?
All right, this question, Ajum. A child of 6 years old, if he does something wrong, talk more of somebody who is an adult. So stop asking me this question. Somebody who is 18 years old,
my brother, listen, like I said before.
Talk. What is the problem?
The problem
How do we solve the problem?
The problem.
The people who are listening, the leadership who are listening, what are they going? Are you supporting them to continue doing what they're doing?
My brother.
Or do you want them to turn away from their ways and do what they're supposed to do?
My brother. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you.
Good. Let me tell you, IPOB cannot administer oath to anyone who don't know the rule and regulation of IPOB. Are you aware of that?
IPOB cannot administer rules
oath to
somebody. Is that what your commentators are telling you? Is that what your commentators are telling you? So if Mazi Nnamdi cannot come now,
my brother,
hold
listen, allow me to finish.
No,
allow me to finish.
I will not allow you to finish.
Okay, go ahead.
How would I allow you to finish?
Okay,
so
go ahead.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out now,
yes,
and you tell him that social unit deny social person, which by themselves, by the mouth, say that come on a general meeting for you to take an oath. And what we are talking about, command and control. The people that authority rests upon in that unit, the executive, say, come on a general meeting for you to be administered oath. And when I came, I was the one going each and every one of them, asking them, I want to take the oath. So you're now telling me that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out now, and now you will now tell him, because this is already your stand. So can we now move forward?
My brother,
because you're based on stand on this oath of issue.
No, my brother, listen to me. There is no way, there is no single way you can move any forward without knowing the rules and regulations of IPOB. Do you know why? Because rules and regulation of IPOB is the thing that is guiding IPOB. And for anyone to go against IPOB is by violating that rules and regulation. And I want to know, our viewers want to know, what are the rules and regulations of IPOB? Because that is the only thing that will make me to believe that we are an IPOB. There is no single IPOB person, registered member, like you introduce yourself, a bona fide IPOB member, serving the indigenous people of Biafra on social media through music and evangelism. Automatically, for you to have that title to yourself, you must know the rules and regulations of IPOB. And like I told you, this is an open debate, question and the answer. Please, can you outline to our viewers the rules and regulations of IPOB? Because that is the reason why I am AP say that And Autopilot is not an IPOB. And you are here representing Autopilot. Make Autopilot people to know that you people know the rules and regulations that is guiding IPOB. I demand an answer. Give us the rules and regulations that is guiding IPOB. Then ask your question. I answer you. Then I ask you my own question. You cannot sweep my question to under carpet and tell me to move ahead. We have a lot of questions. Wait,
I have seen that you made your way clear by supporting the people that betray Mazi Nnamdi.
My brother, I am not supporting
don't
any
brother me.
Here. Answer,
I have seen that you have made your way
any other thing.
clear.
Answer my question.
In order to do what? To support the people that betray Mazi Nnamdi.
My brother,
the people
I'm asking you here now is not
whereabouts of Mazi Nnamdi.
My brother, please answer the question I ask you. Is
the people, even a child of 6 years old,
knows the answer in IPOB and you don't know it.
Even a child of 6 years old, knows what is good and what is right, what is bad. We are talking about transparency, accountability. You want to defend something that is indefendable.
How can you have transparency, accountability without rules and regulation?
Without rules and regulation? So, in part of the rules and regulation, now let me ask you, is part of the rules and regulation says that the executive will say, so person come and take an oath. And then later, they will disappoint that person. The person also demanded that he want to be an oath member. The second time, by himself this time around, they did not give him that oath. What are they running for? The people the people that betray Mazi Nnamdi, are they not an oath member? Did you see? The best oath that you can take is the oath of conscience. There's no two ways about it.
My brother, I am not talking about oath. Let me repeat my question again, because this question you must answer it before we move forward. Unless you admit you don't know it, then I will now outline it if I wish. Because
I cannot admit what I don't know.
Listen. The rules I am asking you is the rules that led by Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I ask you this question. What are the rules Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the founder of IPOB, what are the rules he put to guide IPOB members? I am not asking you DOS or not DOS. What are the rules and regulations put in a place by Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to guide this very honorable movement? A simple question. Which every person needs an answer of.
What you are trying to do here, let me tell you what you're trying to do here.
Why I thought you said you are standing for.
Let me tell you. What you are trying to do here, what you are trying to do here, would I say to buy your favor, or maybe for them to put you in DOS? For you people to continue, or for you to join them in their inner caucus. You are talking about, or you want to defend something that you cannot be able to defend. You want to defend something that is indefensible. Is Barrister Imam Mezu, was he not an oath member that know the rules and regulations? It's a question. He was a member of DOS. Clifford Iranya, was he not a member of DOS?
How does it concern to the question I ask you?
I'm telling you
simple question
that evil is evil.
Let me tell you, we are
the reason why that I am still here is because I serve the indigenous people of Biafra in truth and honesty. Doesn't matter who it concerns. You know what I'm saying? That is the reason why I'm here. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, are into this struggle because of what? Because of benefit.
My brother.
What they are going to get. Position. If you don't give them this position, they will not do it. If they hold this position, they are not going to do their job.
My brother, Odinkenma, Do you even know the meaning of organization? Or
Do I know the meaning of?
Yes, because
Now,
the way
let
you
me
are sounding,
if with this
the way you are
debate now,
sounding is like
we
you
have
don't
done the
know the
first
meaning of
debate.
organization, not to talk
We
of
have done the first
knowing
debate
the meaning of rules and regulation.
about
if you
poison.
don't know the meaning of rules and regulation, you tell me you don't know, and I will
Not
answer
I don't
the meaning.
know. Not I don't know. You cannot defend what is indefensible. I'm asking you, is Obidio Bienu, does he not know that oath more than you? The one you know, do you know the one they know?
I did not ask you oath. This question I ask you here.
Rules and regulations.
Simple.
Rules and regulations. Oath.
First of all,
inside that rules and regulation, you
My
must
brother.
be an oath member.
My brother.
That's the one thing I want to tell you.
My brother, please.
From that
Please.
rules and regulation,
please listen. This
that
is
rules
an
and
open
regulation.
debate.
Inside that oath, you must be an oath member.
Listen attentively. Listen. This is an open debate, and we are matured enough to understand the meaning of open debate. Open debate is question and the answer. If I ask you, listen, wait, I am coming. Don't batch on me. Listen, because I hate somebody who cannot be straightforward. The simple question I ask you here, the rules and regulation. I did not ask you DOS or this. Rules and regulation is that is guiding IPOB, and this rules was made by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I did not ask you who violated it or who did not violate it. What I expect from you, just to educate our viewers, the rules and regulation. It doesn't matter. When the time to come, who violate it, then we will go into who violates that rules. Because
one thing I can tell you from that rules and regulation of IPOB, that you must be an oath member. That is the only thing. That is the only thing I will tell you. That is one of the things that is in that rules and regulation of IPOB. That is one of the things that I will tell you. And that one, the unit where I belong, they violated it.
How would they not violate what you don't know?
They have violated that one. That one alone, they have violated it.
What did they violate?
Now,
what they violate what you don't know, what you have not said.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, we have plan A, plan B, and plan C. If plan A did not work, we are going to move into plan B. Plan B did not work, we are going to move into plan C. Now, plan A has failed woefully. It has failed woefully. Because what we are here to do is to have a reasonable debate. You understand saying now? Have a reasonable debate. Can them went only open went go well again, go well until that's what we're here to do. To try and see if we can be able to fix that plan A. Because in that plan A is where the authority of this great movement lies. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not there. You understand saying now?
I don't understand anything.
You don't understand. If you don't understand, the viewers, they understood exactly what I'm talking about.
The viewers, none of the viewers understand.
What are you going to do?
My brother, let me.
How do you tell them what to do?
My brother,
or how do you advise them what to do? Let us just go back to the 3rd of April, 2022 live broadcast that Nwachineke and Mr. Capo Daniel, the advice.
Mazi Odinkenma, listen, in case you don't know, you are here.
Let us also talk about the experimental that Nigeria has expired since 2014.
My brother, listen to me.
You are here to help person. If you want to help person, the same as Nnamdi Kanu kwuru wee sị, na onye ọbụla e nyere mountain of leadership, that person ga-eme gịnị? A na-support ya. So if you want to support them, if you want them to change, then you have to tell them, advise them, analyzing this issue, because they are still there. They still have opportunity in order to do it, to change from their evil ways.
Odinkenma, you are here for a debate. And what I understand by the word debate is question and the answer, not question and the talking out of sense. Let me ask you this question again. What are the rules and regulations laid by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Name them.
When you ask question like a reasonable man.
That is what I'm asking you, because
you don't ask question as
we have spent 40 minutes.
Even a 6-year-old child, in this modern age, even in damnable zoological republic of Nigeria, because when he looks around the environment, he will know that something is wrong.
My
you
brother,
want to ask question like a reasonable, and when you get the answer,
listen to me,
you do what?
Listen to me.
If you want to stay on this one, I will still stick on this oath that they deny me.
My brother, I am coming to that oath, but you need to answer the question. Listen, you are disgracing Autopilot here. If somebody will not tell you, I'm telling you. How can Autopilot representative don't know the rules and regulation of IPOB, and they are here making noise? My brother, you are in open debate.
But the viewers,
you are in open debate, and I ask you simple question.
What you call Autopilot
took you for
is
1 minute.
Is
one
in the
question
autopilot,
took you for 1 minute.
Not the people. The people are the people who stand and speak the truth, follow the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, follow the truth, no matter where it leads you.
You are just talking rubbish. It's like I will take you out because I cannot dignify empty brain with question. How can a matured man like you
follow the truth?
You don't know the meaning of rules and regulations.
Follow the truth. It leads you.
So another zombie.
So if you want to have a reasonable debate, we'll have a reasonable debate. Not
so if I leave you now, well, okay, see, let me understand you, because I cannot fathom the how Autopilot people reason. That's how I will now classify you, because I thought from beginning you are an IPOB. But what you are doing here now, it shows that you know nothing about IPOB. You are just you think a debate is to just come and gossip. That is a debate. Let me tell you, like I present here, a debate is a place where we learn. You ask question and they ask and answer it. Now you cannot answer one question and you want me. How will you? How can a IPOB member say he don't know the rules and regulations and they are telling me oath? So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bring the rules and regulations of IPOB now, he wants to distinguish his oath.
What was the question that you asked the DOS before they sacked you? Did they answer you that question?
Of course, they answered my question when I asked them question.
What did they? What happened? What makes them to relieve you from IPOB?
My brother answered because I violated the rules and regulation of IPOB, and that is why I was removed.
What is the rule that you violated?
All the rules. So I will not be the one. If you don't know the rules and regulation of IPOB,
what is the rules that? What makes you? What did you do that makes them to remove you from IPOB?
Listen attentively. I don't. It's a hard time. If you cannot answer question, just tell me that you know nothing about IPOB, and I will urge you to stop making noise on social media because you know nothing about IPOB. I am a PSO.
If you want to run this program, you can run.
Listen to me, because I don't dignify empty brain with questions. Listen to me.
What makes them to relieve you from IPOB? Because if you ask me that same question, I will still tell you.
Listen to me.
The question that you asked them, question that you asked them, did they answer you that question?
Yes.
Now, what is the question and why did they remove you?
I don't know
something.
Listen, the why they removed me from IPOB is what I have answered you. I violated the rules and regulation of IPOB, and that is the rules and regulation I want you to.
What did you do?
What did I do? Like I said, I violated the rule because you must answer my question. That rules. Listen,
what did you do?
Mr. Man. Mugu, listen, don't allow me to use our abusive words on you because I hate some daft people.
If you want to abuse me, you can abuse me.
Listen
I am
to
very patient man.
Listen to me. You are just disgracing yourself, not me. Listen, let me tell you. I answered you the simple question. I violated the rules
What
and
did
regulation
you
of
do?
Look at this madman. Listen to me. I said I violated the rules and regulation of IPOB, and that rules and regulation is what I want you to mention for me to know if you or Odinkenma even know the rules and regulation of IPOB. Mention the rules and regulation of IPOB. And before I say one of the rules that I violated, one of the rules I violated.
I want to know what you do, but because your work,
one of the rules,
your work
one of
is
the
in
rules.
media.
Okay, let
one
me
of
give
your
you
work
the
is in media.
Good.
And whatever you do was in the media. So what did you do that made them to sack you?
Like I said, I violated the command and control of IPOB. And what one of the command and control is that as an IPOB member, I don't have any right to come on air to table issue concerning IPOB inner caucus on social media. In IPOB led by Mazi Achebe, any day you go against one of these rules, which tell you as an IPOB member, you don't have right to discuss the inner caucus of IPOB. You must not abuse the leadership of IPOB on social media publicly, and you must carry out every instruction. For example, anything they say make you do them, obey before complaining.
Wait,
I violate that one. Listen,
are you aware that Mazi Achebe is also an old member of IPOB?
Man, listen, because I want to educate
you. Are you aware
here
that Mazi Achebe treated a case in Munich? And Mazi Achebe said that whatever we do in Biafra, we do it openly. Are you aware of that? I follow the footsteps of Mazi Achebe.
You don't follow the footsteps.
He said, follow the truth, no matter where the truth leads you. In Munich in 2018, I was in the snow where he was settling a case. In Munich.
Odinkenma, can you answer my question? Then you ask.
Are you aware of that?
Odinkenma, answer my question. You have spent 47 minutes here. Answer. You cannot give an answer to one question. So how come you become an IPOB? So you
supported the people that denied me oath, that said by themselves. And before you become an IPOB member, you must be an old member.
This man is a really idiot. Very non-native. That is how will I classify this one now? How can a human being, I believe he will come back. How can a human being don't know the meaning of the rules and regulation? I believe he will come back so that if he can fool himself. This is to tell you that the whole autopilot, none of them, no single autopilot knows the rules and regulation of IPOB from A to Z. From A to Z, no single autopilot person know the meaning of rules and regulation of IPOB. And he is here now telling
my brother.
Whole world. No, listen, keep quiet, let me talk. If you don't know something, admit you don't know. Don't come here to disgrace yourself, because why I bring you here? When you check this cap, this is an IPOB cap. And I cannot continue with somebody who don't know the law of IPOB and is claiming to be an IPOB. How can you be talking about organization that you don't know the law of it? Can you answer my question? If you cannot answer my question, my brother, I will let you go, because I cannot be here. You cannot be here fooling yourself, my brother. I have been patient enough with you for almost 50 minutes. You cannot answer one question. And what do you want to continue with?
That whatever we do it open. We do it open. We say the truth, no matter who it may concern. He is an oath member, Mazi Achebe. He took the greatest oath. His own oath, he took it with the God, with himself.
Odinkenma.
And you are now here.
Listen. Odinkenma, listen. I know maybe in your life you have not attended any debate. Maybe this is the first time you are coming on a debate. And it's unfortunate that you don't know anything about the debate. You don't even know the meaning of debate. And I think, like our brother say here, you are drunk, because there is no reasonable human being that that this question will be given, will tell me he don't know the meaning of the question. You really disappoint the whole autopilot. Imagine, look at the people telling you that the leadership is not doing. He cannot mention even two rules and regulation of IPOB. He don't even know that there is a law guiding IPOB, and you are looking for a debate. You are looking for a debate. You don't know one single rule that is guiding IPOB. How can you go on a debate? The first thing you should know in every organization is a rules and regulation that is guiding that very movement. You don't know it, and you are coming in a public where people will be listening, where thousands will listen, where millions will listen, and you don't know the meaning, the meaning of rule and the regulation. You don't know the law that is guiding that very organization. This man is really fucking. How will I don't know. No wonder they tell you autopilot. Odinkenma, please.
Mazi Achebe.
Please, listen. You are in my program. You have to conduct yourself. Conduct yourself. Listen, conduct yourself.
Because you know that on the 16th of April 2022.
Conduct yourself. You cannot come here to be showcasing your madness. Imagine, how can someone look at the way autopilot is behaving? These are the people telling you DOS have failed. These are the people telling you DOS. When you want to conduct yourself, you are in a program. You cannot be doing anyhow. I mute you. So if you want to talk, you answer my question, not to come here to be ranting. I bring you so that the whole world will see the people parading themselves as autopilot. Look at when he come to defend autopilot. These people, I will be going. In fact, if any autopilot member can be bold enough to challenge MAP, I told you people, a program for 30 minutes without showcasing your stupidity. When I will be saying it, no autopilot person will last with me, MAP, for 10 minutes without fooling himself.
On the 16th of April 2022.
No autopilot person.
On the 16th, stop muting me.
I will mute you until you come back to your senses.
Stop muting me.
When you come back to your senses, I will then, if you are ready to answer my question,
don't mute me.
I will mute you.
Because this is exactly what you are supporting who said that ESN intercepted arms in Anambra. The question now is
I don't have $1 million here. I don't entertain foolish people. Look at human being. This is arrant nonsense. Allow him to talk what? Ordinary rules and regulation of IPOB, you cannot answer. Odinkenma. Odinkenma. Odinkenma.
Put me back. Put me back. Put me back.
Odinkenma.
I'm in the background. Put me back.
Odinkenma Nwachineke. Can you listen to me?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Can you listen to me?
I said,
can you listen to me?
On the 16th of April 2020.
Can you listen to me? Can you listen to
China
me?
Sanworu accused ESN of intercepting a gun. Okay.
It's like his name is affecting him. Odinkenma. Onwelo nke ọma na ọ na onwe nke ọma ọ karịghị nọ na-ezuzi ya. Agwa m unu na nchọrọ ịdị na-ewobete all this autopilot ka people na-afụ how they are. Ka people na-afụ how their stupidity ndị. The reason you eweta here bụ ka unu fụ the people na-asị unu DOS have failed. Unu fụ the people na-asị gị DOS have failed. He cannot even listen to a program. Ọkwenye ga-apụta na ọsị gị, I am a very disciplined man. I am a very disciplined man. Agwa m unu, anarọ m eme ọnụ. There is no bone of autopilot that can last with Mazi Achebe for 10 minutes without showing his stupidity. Ọmụ abụ MAP. Ịpụta bịa na-eme, autopilot. Gịnị ka ị pilot ta? Where are you piloting to go? Ordinary simple question. He cannot answer. Then how do you want us to continue? Okay, I should bring you so that you will be telling me story. You don't know the meaning of debate. Open debate. Open debate. He have run. Oh, Bagoso. Oh, Bagoso. That is how they are running. The next thing now, he will go on a program. Then let him pick my call. Oh, Bagoso, that is how they are running. They don't even know the meaning of debate. They never born any autopilot idiot that can have open debate, question and the answer, ordinary question and the answer. Hey, oh my God. The DOS are not doing it well. DOS are not doing it well. DOS are not doing it well. Only one question. Imagine Abazena finance. Njuzi a question about finance. How will he do? Okay, he think debate is I should be come and be asking him what is achievement of autopilot? What is autopilot stand for? Do you think I going to make that kind of animal debate? Debate when you debate with MAP, he can be let your chat people. People will know. Yes, you are a human being. You don't go to a debate with empty head. Imagine Ada debate with empty head. If you are not well organized, well educated, if you don't have something in your brain, don't go to a debate, even if you actually get to a non-entity, so that you two of you will be moving yourself, be fooling yourself. So that you will be fooling yourself. I have a caller here. Odinkenma Nwachineke.
It's relief because it's not to say that we did this by myself. I said some move. This man, when I see him put to heart and the big microphone on the head, relax, I see him Biafran. Last so Aboki, let him with a money here. If you don't for this, I can send him to go and represent us one day. Taking all money here. Yeah. I don't know.
You know, when they hear debate, they think debate is just what is the achievement? No. Before you ask person what is the achievement, you must know the rules. You must know what organization is all about. You must know how that organization is structured. Do you know that all the questions I outlined for this guy, that is the first question. How is this guy permit me? We reach the stage of Nenyanya. This guy could have run mad because in the stage of Nenyanya, I wanted to ask that Mugu to outline 10 characteristics or 10 roles of a head of finance. 10. For someone being head of finance, what are his or her role? And if you don't know the rules, how will you know the role of a head of finance? These are the problems Nigeria is having today. You will appoint someone who have not attended anything. How can know if they are so English? And before I'm putting that there is no autopilot that can last on it with Mazi Achebe for 10 minutes without me disgracing person. They think I was making mouth. Common rules and regulation. I was even waiting for him to give me only two, and I will start from there. Hey.
Hey. Even though everybody against his argument, he should at least admit that to prove that it's sincere.
Exactly.
If you cannot even tell us what that is true, then we can go into the integrity of the matter or trying to see where you miss it or who is wrong. How do we go? There's nothing to talk if you cannot have a foundation of what you're doing. And that's meanwhile, let me even tell you, this case doesn't demand to go any other further because this is the foundation. It's just like you lay this one I got to be caught for the first time before God and mine. You know what, of course, it's not the guy what happened. You go here, man, you know, put I'm going to have Jordan, so you're Marora. I want to charge you by assault. Why you're Marora? It's when all one would trigger the assault. All that against the rules and regulations. Nobody they go, we're not supposed to trap him. By law, it may by that. But if you don't know the rules and regulations, or I want to get all the faults, no problem.
Simple.
I don't know how to put it. This man is piece of shit in America.
Hey.
Piece of shit. This motherfucker. I can't believe this shit.
Please.
I wonder why he's behaving to me this baby.
If there is any autopilot person who can come to rescue that one, please let the person come because I just wasted my energy. I check no madu na apụta, to be honest. We're here with 52 questions. 52. Because according to him,
I leave my job when you say you're going to have this debate. I took a time off. I don't know I with any discussion. That's why it's spending me now because I started from the beginning. I keep on waiting for him to come up until this 5 minutes. Even though this, believe me, there's no need to bring it. I mean, this is over because we said we get mad. The stupidity has gone beyond it and we can manage. Do you understand? He has already made the point that it's a piece of shit, that Autopilot, none of them have a common bread. That is just fully. Even let me tell you, if you bring a booking man to ask him this question, right? He will answer it at least halfway. I think you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It doesn't make no sense. You're not answering the question. You not get back and forth and not say, say this. What is the rules and regulations that guide this? It's got all the trouble. Even in with trouble, we had a position model.
There is a rule and regulation that is guiding ordinary CV in your curriculum. There is a rule and regulation that is guiding it. You it's a passport, name rules and regulation. One of the rule and regulation that is guiding passport, you cannot wear cap and eyeglass to take a passport. You cannot.
You know that.
Hey. Onya just no waste. Imaka eji makia si na muama or any coordinator, muama or any IPOB leadership. If you a good joti anything, can test go do my own brain as an IPOB, as an radio Biafra. Can malu how my brain is. Can not need None need somebody get disgrace Mazi Achebe Paul. Look at the best in Autopilot. One of the now number one Autopilot. After Simon, the person you see just now is number one. The hottest. Hey, the Autopilot.
Hello, my brother. Good evening.
Thank you. Greetings from here. Your name and where you are calling from.
This is an Adele Francis. I'm from Nikacheta.
Why not? From Novara, right?
Yes. When I watch this program, my brother, to be honest with you, I'm blaming you. I blame you because in everything that just happened now, you are at fault. You got to go to why before you provoke.
I will not provoke.
The question is not doing the Autopilot this kind of difficult question because Simon never got up on Simon did not teach them how to answer difficult questions.
I know debate. I know debate. I debate. And see why did Nyanya refuse to transfer money? Why did it? I will debate. And your debate is you will start from the grassroots. The guy that can use the boss of half an appeal, but Pamara before. He brought dressing here. Dressing to look at my mic or the result. And you check your bar on a kita, or did you allow and then have your debate? That is Ian Asum. I prepared. Now I'm prepared. Can you let me knock at time put here now? On ya plug them pianiru nasu. So just know now prepare when I'm all myself that I am coming on. I just now be no you for I can't get it. In fact, my brother, I take the blame because the only person they are gumi of Idum but on a platform, the only two questions. Or Baba Soblozia, of course, Babazia Soblozia.
My brother, might tell you the truth. Nobody can debate any serious Biafran, any serious IPP member, and win. Nobody. Even this BBC posting rubbish now, lamenting nonsense. Call their leader, the head of BBC, call him to debate. You will see, he will just start talking rubbish. Nobody, because Biafra, that is IPOB stand on the right track with the whole truth. He can go anywhere. So nobody at all. All these people, them, I just pity them. The little cash with this subscription time on here. After all, the time on not subscribe on their phone, will let not subscribe to time phone. So you see that they are just fooling themselves.
Just look at the people that will tell you they are writing to UN, writing to EU. Because I watched this guy to when Methuselah asked him his achievement, he said he have written to UN. Imagine now this guy, maybe UN invite him, say, what are the rules that is guiding this organization that you are talking of? So he oath. Hey.
Don't blame that guy. And all go now, we are there, we are not safe. And all I got back to Simon Gwena or whether no we had a school.
To be honest, none of them I don't sure that guy may go debate at all because about two students in Canon secondary school. The class just SS1A and SS1B. We just organized the debate. The other one now got for a law. Why the other one now got for medical doctor? The first question, the other one, what is medical doctor? If for that question, or Julian Austria, what is medical doctor? And how can someone who is a medical doctor be better than other people in their own field? Eba cannot pick you that now. In a debate, you have to know even the thing you are doing first before you will be going for a debate. Because you will know yourself. Pick that question was good. And the guy answered him. The guy answered him.
You are trying.
My brother, thank you.
Don't invite this kind of people in your program.
No, my brother. No, I will. My brother, I will.
It's from everybody
now. No, you know what? You know why I will continue to be engaging any autopilot person who is willing to show for the world to know that these people are empty.
Very serious
Yes, because what I did here now is for the world to know that them don't even know the rules. And how can I be debating on you? Nenyanya cannot be wrong without you knowing the rules, because the rule is what we prove Nenyanya to be wrong. Chikedosium cannot be wrong when you don't know the rule, because the rules we make Chikedosium to be wrong. So I am a Ezoku Bundu. I go against the rule. What did I receive? They will take me out until I apologize. I did not apologize because I am dying in my house. No, I apologize because I have realized that I have gone against the rules, which I sworn an oath to follow. Because one of the rules is like what Simon is doing now, raising fund. Did any IPOB rules authorize any other person to raise fund for any person in IPOB?
My brother, Simon and Mark go line too much. I'm not using the car for that guy. How much? Or put anything about the TSN. Not convert the name of IPOB to his nonsense autopilot. But my mom, I don't want to talk about what
my brother can 2 or 3 calls can end this program because I'm not human being. Can 2 or 3 calls? Thank you, Francis. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much.
The link is there. If you want to join the program, you can click it on the link and join. Hello. Welcome to the program. Tell us your name and where you are calling from. Good evening from here.
Yeah, my name is Nando Kure, calling from Italy.
Namdi Okoye, calling from Italy. Welcome to the program. Do you come to rescue the guy?
Yeah, God bless you. What I want to beg you, if we see this one, I beg, bring us in. Somebody like me will not have power to beat this one.
No, so Mazi, the rules of a debate is when you are having a debate with one-on-one with one person, you don't allow cause in. You don't allow people. You have to face the person, unless the person, maybe the person say, okay, I need help. Can someone help me? Anyone in that fight to help the person, that we call it rescue. So he never.
Somebody like us, not in media, but this guy, maybe he go to watch now. Let him go back and watch this thing again. Whether he answers simple one question here. You see? Because if he say you're social media, I don't know. Even if I'm a coordinator, I can't give this one to take.
Imagine.
Because I not see any point in there. Last time I see in one program, he write some of this thing, finish it, come to answer questions. Just like you are going to exam. You know what the one give, the one carry textbook. Where go be they give you now mathematics, you go from this thing begin the read. Go with your sense, make sense, talk sense. You come now, where answer another question, you go to talk out of point. Tomorrow you go. Before I used to follow you, I know because he's speaking, I was saying today I know that this one says I'm better than him by 100. Because they have to answer some questions, even though the person wants to defeat him because of law. But he will make points to people to know that you are way intelligent. That to ask you a question, he said you cannot talk that one. He want to talk. Why? You come for debate. You have to answer anything and they ask anything.
If you don't know, you say you don't know, then we move to the next question. Because what you just say, you don't know. I cannot force you to know. If you don't know, just admit, I don't know. Then the mark come up from you. Go to the person. Because open debate, one must go win. So you must. Once, like if he gives me a question that I don't know, I will not be disgracing myself. I will save myself by answering I don't know. Once I say I don't know, take the point. Then I will wait for another question so that I can reclaim my point. In a debate, you can lose some answers and you gain some. End of the day, then they will now calculate who has the highest point. But coming to ask you simple question, what are the rules of IPOB? You are telling me Chike Doziem transfer money. Then they don't administer oath for me.
Is this the question that asked me? Well, I don't know.
I am using this opportunity.
When you concern your question with the who know the rule of law, And he said he is employed you. Now he's telling you that they didn't give you oath to say. With all this kind of intent.
IPOB.
This one I believe this one planted by our and that's why he's speaking our. My brother, I just want to thank you. Keep it on.
Thank you, my brother.
Even I see this come a lot of people to come. People like me, this one cannot defeat me for debating. I don't think power, nothing. Thank you. You don't know the reason why you need to come on this platform, the reason why. You know that one down. They are running away.
Mazi, to be honest, the reason why they not transfer that money, I write everything here, and I am coming to that because I believe, even before we host this program, I told him, my brother, we will start from the grassroots of IPOB. He said, no problem. I said, are you prepared? He said, yes. I said, he said, APO, prepare. Because it's question and answer. And I want him not question and story. It's a question and answer. Now we come to the program. What is the IO? Do you know the first question is I want to ask him is who is the founder of IPOB? Because when I accosted him on one of his programs where he was dealing with one person, he think he is better than the person. And I just see the video. I call in to rescue the guy that he think because they were clapping for him. When I call in, all of them run. I say it's me, AP. Say you don't like the way I introduce myself. I say, my brother, I see the way you are dealing with that guy. I have come for the guy's rescue. Now, all the question I ask him, he say, okay, time cannot permit him. In that his program, I say, I challenge you for a question and answer debate. Come to my program. Let us have it. He said, no problem. He accepted. Now he come here. One question, no answer. The first question I want to ask him is this. Who is the founder of IPOB? If he answer, I say, okay, because in one of his programs, he said that everybody is IPOB. Because if he answer Mazi Nwachineke is the founder of IPOB, then I will ask him, between Biafra and Mazi Nwachineke, who is older? Because you cannot find what is older than you. Thank you, my brother. Let me answer calls. Before this United Kingdom, United Kingdom person. I don't know who is on the air. Okay, the caller from United Kingdom. Caller from United Kingdom. Please use 2 minutes.
Not happy with you now, ma'am.
Sorry, ma.
I didn't waste my time like this.
Mama, please, I'm sorry. Are they sorry? I did say now the same way are you the verse now? So I the verse for myself. Or now me verse for myself. If I tell you, say, see paper, 2 paper now, right? Come out questions. And I prepare anywhere question come from him that I will answer with honest. See what I just get. I just disappoint. That is, it's just, hey, God forgive me for bringing a. He made debate with Onyo Bikam.
Because they call them auto zombies. Yeah, I can't. God knows everything. How can you administer oath to this kind of person?
Family mad for nothing.
He's so angry that they didn't administer that oath. Like grudgy. I call Radio Biafra. He wants to be broadcasting at Radio Biafra. In that one. And they tell him vote again. Okay, I want to go again. He gave me. That kind of anger.
That's very one. I have a very important question for him because everything was step by step. Because my question, according to him, he said that they denied him that oath in 2019. In 2019, Mazi was not yet kidnapped, and Mazi have been having question and answer. The question I wanted to ask him is, why didn't you call in on Mazi's program to ask this question you are talking now in the absence of Mazi? Because every Friday, Mazi always hosts question and answer. And the people are bringing complaints. Some even say there is no IPOB family where they are staying. And Mazi said, you and your wife can open one. Even only you can open one. Many people open like that. Now,
just this their blame culture every time, blaming culture, not doing anything. And when you ask them, they say they are IPOB members. When you ask them the rules and regulations, you know, these people they are not straightforward. They're just different, even from the pit of hell that came to destroy everything.
They are miscreants.
First of all, when you ask them a question, they will tell you that IPOB member. They say they deny him vote. But who's IPOB member now? They deny him a vote. He said up on the air. I'm talking about truthfulness.
Look at time that I supposed to use to do exposition on Fulani videos that I have here now. I just wasted it. Hi.
Oh, Achebe, you have done well. No, don't regret. Don't regret. I want people who are listening to not to be regretting about this. This show, you don't know how far this show has gone.
If I had been preparing, I went to do whatever I'm doing quickly to come and sit down. This great debate. I didn't know that I was wasting my time. Because any company you are going, they would like to know value, even without you entering the company yet. They would like you to know if you know the value, what the company represents for their aim and everything. They must ask you this question, which means before you are coming to apply for a job in that company, you must know about the company you are applying for. You understand? That is the first point, first thing the interviewer will ask you. But these guys, they're just messing themselves up, continue blaming COS, they sold Mazi Achebe, they sold Mazi Achebe. How does he know? Even the one that the brokers, even said COS.
My sister, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful contribution. Thank you. You know, when you hear autopilot, when I believe that people will be saying autopilot, I want to be having a debate with autopilot people so that the world will see the people representing autopilot. Imagine. Welcome to the program, Mado Biafra TV and the Radical Media Warrior. Mado Biafra, just wait a minute. Radical Media Warrior, please, you can go ahead, introduce yourself and make your contribution. It's like a Radical Media Warrior is not there. Mado Biafra, over to you. Mado Biafra, are you there? I think both of them are not here. We have two Radical Media. Radical Media, are you there? Radical Media, are you there? I have a lot of calls. Who will I pick? This guy just now showcase here his stupidity. Your network is...
One, Biafra land. I greet you, sir.
Greetings from here.
Network is...
The network is really bad. Network is really bad. I think I will drop the first. I will drop the. I will drop the curtain here, but before then, let me pick this person's. Let me call this one back. I be just the warm up. Say I have a debate. I know you come for person. See, God help thy children, because radical media warrior. Are you there?
Yeah, MAP, Ezioku Bundo. Oh, the network
Welcome to
is
the
very
program.
poor.
Please. The network is very poor. Welcome to the program, Mado Biafra.
Mazi Achebe Paul, good evening from here. Thank you so
Good
much
evening,
for
my
bringing
brother.
me in. I was saying that you should not feel bad about this interview. And most of our callers that are calling are Biafrans should calm down. You see, there is no information that is wasted. You understand me? Because what you have just done now has further made people understand what IPOB stands for and make people understand, not miscreants like this person that just came in right now claiming IPOB. It has made a lot of people to understand that autopiloters, people who claim to be autopiloters, they are not IPOB, because if you don't even know the rules and regulation of IPOB, what makes you a legitimate bona fide member of IPOB? People, another like it or not, he has followers. He has people who are enjoying what he's listening, what he says. So today, those his followers would have seen that he's a block. This one is so blockheaded. Even if you
I think your network is disturbing. As we are waiting for you, caller on WhatsApp, please go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, go ahead. Caller on
Okay.
WhatsApp.
Mazi Paul.
There
I was watching your program.
You
know, Odinkenma Nwachineke.
Everybody.
Odinkenma, that's exactly his name. He's
Well,
doing exactly what his name sounds like and the meaning of his name. These guys knows when you hammer, they called me on people so to this debate. You are very strong because someday I was just having fun laughing at these people. They are two. You ask them who is their leader. The other one say Mazi Achebe is the leader of Autopilot. Or the Kenya say they don't have leader. You ask the question, they will not answer. They will keep on driving you from one place to another. I sent you a message on WhatsApp that you should not allow him to read that in his reading. Because you ask him questions, you will not answer. This person said, this Chinas are going to do this. This person do this. All these people you are talking about, have you seen them before? Propaganda. Bloggers. They are just bloggers who need money from IPOC. Nothing else. Who can bring such a person and say, oh, they are old? Somebody you cannot respect the rules and regulation of the place you want to enter. Those people who in that area are exactly who he is. They are just look at him and they play with mind game. They want to be passing like wrong information, and maybe the one they think that our DOS will carry it along and they implement it. That's what they are doing. And when you know what they have achieved, how to have DOS in the Google and how to motivate and how to there. Is that true? Is that true? How do you autopilot?
Mazi, the reason they are on autopilot because some people, when I will say there is no autopilot member that can debate me for 10 minutes without falling down, people will say you are just making mouth, you are just making mouth. And I say, bring the person in. And he accepted the challenge. For you to know what you are doing, you must know. You must know the rules in IPOB, because as an IPOB member, this is even some people who are here using IPOB to seek asylum. Do you know that when they ask them questions, the reason why they deny many of them documents is because of simple question. I work in one of the immigration where I will be correcting stories, and some of them will come. I will ask them, are you an IPOB member? They will say yes. I will say, why do you leave Nigeria? They will just start telling you, I will say, who is the leader of IPOB? Do you know that as of 2018, 2017, 2016, 2019, some people don't know who is the leader of IPOB? They don't know. Some people, even up till now, some people will tell that the leader of IPOB is Wazirike.
They don't know anything. They just came into IPOB feeling IPOB, they come and they bring their useless ideas.
I need an intelligent person to have a debate with.
No single thing. But only they can't answer any question. Say they will emotion now, useless foolishness, and we try and chalk idea like that. You could have over 20 years ago. Now, which before you read man, they can only educate now. No, why is your educated man? Yeah, answer your direct question.
All these things in my question here, because I know that they will ask all those questions. I have the answers here, but at least you when I ask you, you answer me. It's as simple.
I sorry this kind of people. I'm telling you.
My brother,
people, look at what they are doing now. Those they are your leadership IPOB. They should reconcile together. This useless one and more problem. We are not forgiving anybody. We are not reconciling with anybody. They have here and hand in hand the autopilot because I won't get a book or get on repentance. They are integrate. We are not like that. Let them get out. We are not reconciling with anybody. Thank you, my brother.
Dalorine. Ume Ojinaka Pepe. Welcome to the program.
Mazi Achebe, good evening from here.
Good evening
from the beautiful city of Ghana, Accra.
Okay, welcome.
You are doing a nice job. You are doing well. You are doing a nice job. Those infiltrators are on the run nowadays. Even on our own WhatsApp group, most of them hardly talk. They are ashamed of their own part. They are now ashamed of how to retrace their own steps. Understand? That's why nowadays I give people accolade, people who see that they are going on the wrong path and withdraw back immediately. If you are going to Lagos and you feel the wrong path, if you want, stay on that wrong path for the next 10 years, you will not get to Lagos. Understand? You are doing a nice job. Those infiltrators are on the run. Understand? These people, they came with numerous agenda. Anybody that say that these people are just emotional, that is pure rubbish. Everybody was traumatized when we heard the news of our leader. That is why people took him, because our people are too emotional. That's one thing about this struggle. Our people, Ndi Igbo, are too emotional. This struggle needs people with strong heart. People who can debate. You said I'm a criminal, then bring the proof. The money they claim that people in the leadership are looting, the money belongs to Biafrans. Bring the evidence that show that these people are truly looting at those money. We will challenge them. You bring out those monies. The money belongs to us. Was trying to play a voice note, cut and claw. Don't you hear the voice note of this? Is pure rubbish. These people are playing scripts. And I'm just happy with the kind of problem they're having now. And
An infiltrator is trying to infiltrate his own. An infiltrator is trying to infiltrate his own. Yeah, I can't say about. Understand? This is a noble family which Nandekal formed. We treat one another with love. I cannot be jealous of your own position and use blackmail to remove you. That is against the oath I took to defend this noble movement. So if I start blackmailing you with lies, I'm going against contrary to this guy. This
Mazi,
nearly.
Do you know that, Mazi? Do you know that you have said one of the rules and regulations of IPOB just now?
I know. I can recite my oath off head. I can recite my oath off head, and I can recite my oath.
I don't know what the rule and regulation mean.
I can recite my oath off head. Understand? That shows you the kind of member I am. I have my oath on my phone. Most times I recite it. That's when I was asking questions because I was previously in Autopilot. I was supporting the guy. We are standing on the truth, which means we are standing on the truth without even knowing the truth. That's the problem. We are standing on the truth. We are fighting Denzama, and we don't even know the truth. That's the problem. And I was there shouting like Mumu. We are standing on the truth. We are standing on the truth without even knowing the truth. Understand? These people came with numerous agenda. Understand? You are doing a nice job, understand? Keep it up. Those infiltrators, they are on their own.
You can come in to prove your Autopilot own. Any person who is Autopilot is free for open debate. But if you are coming, make sure you know what you are coming to debate on. Because Mazi Achebe and for debate for just why did the chicken doesn't wrong with money? No. Before we reach that stage, you have to, I must know the meaning. If you know the meaning of IPOB, you must. If you don't know the meaning of IPOB, you cannot have a debate with me. Call on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program.
Mazi Achebe, good evening.
Good evening from here.
Yeah, I'm like this movement need the brain na akpakọ na ọbụrụ ụdị Odinkenma because onwe ibe ndị Igbo na-ekwu sị na onye na-amara ebe mmiri si wee bido mmadụ ya adịghị ama ebe ọ nọ wee kwụsị ma mmiri bido mma gị. So number 1 bụ na ndị Autopilot amara ụdị ya ha nwere ebe ha mara ha na-aga nọ na-akọ ọgọlọ ha na DOS Lagos Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So ha bụrụ ha n'isi mana mara na ndị a na-akọrọ ha aka abụrụ ndị mini way to us. Okay, na onye asị gị na ya bụ Autopilot ha nwasọ na the leadership. Ọ sị gị na nyanwa bụ IPOB member. Ọ mara ụdị ife bụ IPOB destiny bụ rules and regulation na guide IPOB. And the number 1, o kwesịrị ịma na number 1 na ihe ọ na-tụrụ ebe ọ bụ na ọ mazi the rules and regulation. Ebe a ka ọ ya na-ama na Gumi na-atụlọta asị because n'oge Gumi agwaziri ya na ha nyanwa adịghị in charge mana the IPOB na mmadụ adịghị enwe 2 office dị entitled na ofu mmadụ adịghị enwe 2 office na control ya na IPOB na before ọ bụ na the into finance ka ịnọ ịmana o nwere ihe gbasara gị na this thing bụ nke na ndị ihe gbasara nke na ọrụ ndị ọzọ because na no for example na Chike Duzim and ọrụ hapụ ọrụ ya gaba ndị ọzọ ya nọ n'ebe anyị obi enyo na ọrụ hapụ God ọrụ ya for example onye a na-abụ Maazị Chinasa nwụrụ ama mpụta for example na nye anyị ọda abatu for example the sit at home ọda nwere ebe esi nwee bịa onye gosiji na-ekele ọrụ eke ọda Maazị Chinasa nwere nwere ike inyezi ahịa inye nne bụ ọmandị onye nye bụ ihe gbasara the security duto na ama nọ nke ọ dị in charge of nawa ekele ọrụ eke mana ndị Autopilot ụmụ anwala ka imiti ha in person ka akọwara ụzọ maka na ụfọdụ onwe mmeje mitin mbọsụ ụka na-abịa anyị nwere mitin na ihe na na-agwa awa coordinator because na some coordinator so na the problem ọ bụrụ onye bata otu a eteke ya otu without the meaning of that oath in a take. Oh, one thing they meet in a district. Or someone na-akọwara na ya ka ndị ọrụ ya ajụjụ or someone have oath member. Ọ bụrụ na ọ batara ozugbo take ya the oath without knowing the meaning of that oath in a take. O nwere ike chizi onwe ife mebere onye ama mma bisi na-eteki oath ya amagodu rules and regulations na guide this organization because cultists na-eme ụmụ ihe a na-eme arụs na ndị otu arụ na bisi ba n'ebe ịbagodo apa na ụmụ ife na guide fa ha anaghị ọbụla ebụrụ dia member na fly out na fly dia color ụmụ ihe ha ga-empe ame ha nwere ha adịghị ha ajụ bigosi na ego dia own member ọ na-ebụrụ dia member ha na-aga meeting on Sunday kọwara awa coordinator ma ọ bụrụ ọ bụla abatala ebe a na ibulu odu nye ya ọ pụtazi echi isi ya na-etizi gị ya bụ IPOB member under oath ị na-ajụ na-akụ ele because na dịka ji adịghị otu kwesịrị mmadụ meaning of this thing ị na-etake and ihe rules and regulation na guide this organization ọ bụrụ pụta ịmaka na ọ bụrụ dị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ji nwee organize ya this struggle by now n'ụwa Sofia ga na-enye anyị order the days of state at home ụwa Sofia ga na-command anyị na ọ bụrụ esi organize ya this IPOB mana ịgwa ndị Autopilot a ha dị awọta ụfọdụ n'ime ha bụ ndị bidobe geve ntị since Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ji nwee nsogbu a mana ụfọdụ n'ime ha na mgbe anyị na-eme ha na ha rapụ ha na onwere ndị ha bụ inconsequential human being na social media mana kịta anụnwa na ihe anyị na-eme adịba gị interested na ụwa ajụ anụgọgụnwa ha bụ ibupụ ndị a na-enye ndị a tilia ka olu disesend na ha mara ozi ife n'ụlọnwa nwoke na for example na Gumia bụ onye lapụtali ya bụ Nelly na nwee ihe o publishi taa bụ Nelly si na Gumi na-ego view so onye pụtazi onye ọbụla a na-afụ 20k view mana dị ka ha mana ndị na-eview ihe ruru dị 10,000 people Nelly kwuru na Gumi na-ego view n'ihe ọ delu taa ofu Nelly ya kwuru na anything na Gumi a na-eme na karị ya godu always ya na alụ bụ fake and ọtụtụ n'ife a ka o ji nwee deceive mmadụ dịka Odinkenma na best enemy onwe kịta hapụ Chinasa Nworo and ego aka ihe Chinasa Nworo amege ọmanta ọ bụrụ ihe Gumi gwara ha na Chinasa na-eme about ESN which is na mara ihe ọbụla gbasara ESN Chinasa mara ihe gbasara ya kwụ na validation so that na Gumi ya take in charge so ka Gumi nwee use that ESN nwee na erase the money Gumi sị na ya dị in charge of ESN Gumi sị na ya bụ spokesperson Gumi sị na nyanwa na-ajụ ndị Autopilot a unu enwekwa the brain ịjụ ha ajụjụ nwee ndị mitili one day in this street jụọ ha face to face isi na ịbụ Autopilot member and the Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ahụhụ si nọnyanwa unu na-efolobu dị nọnyanwa bụ onye unu na fight ka ọ nwee pụta Maazị Nnamdi Kanu a nwere ndị na-eje afụta ya in every week ọbụla Maazị Nnamdi Kanu a ndị a na-eje na-afụta ya nwere ndị ọ na-agwa ahụ na-efolo and na ndị Autopilot nwere onye na-eje afụta Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwere ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu need last for this moment mana ha pụta ha sị gị na ha dị in charge of which place and they ha pụtara sị gị na each sit at home APL bụ ha nwa na-eme ya
Maazị biko round up na many people na-akpọ
Constantine na Gumi ego sit at home ihe na nwere ebe aka ya na odi sit at home on Biafra land unless na the DOS etinye ọnụ na that and na ndị ha ọmatọrọ the brain ha nwere ihe ha ji aka nọ and na Chineke mega mara na Nelly ya lapụtalele ndị a and ọ bụ na igwuli ihe Nelly beta na ọ nwere ihe ọ na-akọwa na the conversation ha na-abụ mgbe ọ bụ na rekọdụ ya mana Chineke ya mara na Nelly apụtaghị ije a and Chineke ọ bụ na Nelly apụtara ọba n'ibe ha melụ nne anya ma m chọpụta onye Simon ahụ and no Nelly mere anyị ji wee mara onye dị Gumi Nelly lapụtara ya because ọ bụ na Nelly lapụtara onye akala ebe anyị n'ime nwee ya sala anyị ife anyị na-anwa aka Devo Mike na ya na-eme anyị adreesị na redio Biafra anyị na Devo Mike ga na-enye anyị adreesị na
Maazị biko round up ka people kpọọ contribute biko
aghọtara ihe na-eme so m na-eme ala ka ndị ọzọ kpọọ ihe nnachi ime bụ ka onye ọbụla bifo na-eteki dị otu ka ịmala ife dị rules and regulations epụtara ebe a na ya sala anyị ife anyị na-eme
exactly thank you. Oath is not something you will come in and they will administer to you. They must tell you the rules and regulation of the oath. Then, and they ask you, are you willing to take it? If you now say yes, then welcome to the program. Odinkenma Nwachineke, in 2 minutes, tell us your name and where you are calling from. Use 2 minutes to address us.
That's in the United States of America.
Nwanne gaba n'iru.
Yeah. nwanne m asị m ka nkele ka ọ dịka ka e wee nọ onwe ya ga-arụ I'm very, very happy na n'ihi atrazụ na Scotland, you know, because mgbe ihe niile a na-eme mụọ apụtago earlier stage, you have been telling to go back to school that for a job for them. Because after that, what to be immoral business, it will be niile wee na-aba n'ime sọrọ anything for our ihe kpatara iji wee dị gị slas based on ịpụta asa onye Enugu steeti onye nke gị na Abana ọtụ ijiri na-agụ ya rapụna na ya retrieve onye ise nọọ ya kwesịrị ịga jụọ ha biko
Maazị biko ọ bụ na inwe ihe ị ga-contribute abụla m onye Enugu so ebe nsi ama m ebe nsi and ihe na-ekwu ọnọlọ in line with what I am discussing, so always try to say what you know, please. Always try to say what you know. So please use 2 minutes to make your contribution and we move ahead.
Yeah, I don't have to do this. This struggle and in other oil after the like the parents my job of the parents in Yamana and I produce no.
Mazi, you have to call back, please. People are saying they are not hearing you. Radical Biafra Media, I think you have the time now to say something.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi Achebe. Only having a network challenge here from Biafra land. Let me introduce myself properly. My name is Mazi Achebe, aka Radical Media Warrior. We don't patch words, we don't romance issues. We say it the way it is. Yeah. I'm very happy for you. But permit me to say this, and don't be offended anyway. Assuming you use this time to continue debunking the lies of BBC, it would have been better than bringing this pomo anu adoro. Imono nwere the main pomo anu adoro nke adoro mmiri eri ka abro oboro anu. He has nothing upstairs. This guy has nothing to offer. I used to see him on pro every time on a program. I'm not know way former. I'm not on that guy. I'm away former. The question you ask this guy is just like, who is your father? But he could not give an answer. He could not. Just, who is your father? Because it's difficult now, such question. He continue, trying to maneuver things. Before any debate, again, we build up. Before you start, which is the normal procedure of engaging in a debate, and which is what he did. I can build you up before a video normal debate. But this guy just jump in and start making noise. DOS I say, oh, that's home. Oh, I don't know why some of our people are so horrible like this. I'm very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed.
Anyway. My brother, Radical Media Warrior, To be honest, I really apologize for the inconveniences because not only you that are disappointed, even me myself, I am so disappointed because the reason why I am disappointed, if I use this period I wasted here to make a exposition on the BBC and the Fulani, it could be more better. But I still thank God, at least the people that are watching have seen that the autopiloters don't know anything about IPOB, because one thing you must know, in a debate, you don't just come in a debate and they start asking, why did the China Sanworu disobeyed ESN? No. You don't come on the debate and say, why did Nyanya refuse to transfer money? No. You have to build to let people know that in this is organization, this is how it's being managed. These are the rules that is guiding this organization. Before you now go, okay, since we have lectured the people everything about this organization, that is, you have built the ground. Now you now go into debate, into question, because every question you will use the rules to give as a reference of what the person violates. Because all these things is what I want him to lay down. But it's unfortunate that he have never attended any debate in his time, in his life before. Maybe I would say the first time he is coming on a debate is in the platform of Methuselah.
I doubt this guy belongs to his kindred meeting. I don't think
he can be there.
Because just ordinary meeting, he cannot be saying, he cannot come here to disgrace himself before the world. Or just show you in social media. Social media. That is what I just see. That is what he did. Nothing more. I'm telling you, Mazi. It has nothing. At least even a footballer, even a professional footballer, before you go into a match, despite how skillful you are, or maybe how good you are, you must go on training. You must train.
Yes,
but this guy, he has nothing. He has nothing to offer, Mazi. He has nothing. Because next time he try to about a mother, from the autopilot, he do madness. Something not to this type of moron.
My brother, the question now, but how will I know if
this type of moron? Just more than 30 minutes. This guy could not offer anything before the world. Mazi, thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Very, very embarrassing. Thank you very much. I have a caller here. You have been calling. Let me bring the person. Call the person.
Sometimes I will be even asking God, why did you allow me to come in this horrible generation? Why didn't you create me maybe in the generation of 1960s? By now we don't die. I will not be seeing all these useless people. Or maybe he will delay me after this people.
Hello?
Hello, Ndewo.
Yeah. One night, how to make in America, Animated, and all the whole bigger warriors known as IPOP. Because these guys that are in a form of as a good man to destroy the IPOP, this man and I want to that. All that are in a form of a good man to destroy. If you say, well, you see, I am a Katia, on your would say, that is why you are story of like a man. Only thing that you know matter, no matter, but at last, in a line here, So, in that, I have to and I do what I'm not. Only I just have only now, stop on, I got the barrier, only go back. The barrier, now, because the last day I applied your own barrier in a podcast. So, and if you know those barriers in America, not No one only have those direct him and had it as a wood name is where I can have wedding for him. You know? So, young good amount that now. The same weekend, or what he had a minute. If you are him and more maybe they become part of it become part of a good stuff for good years, you know. Here about the America. Behind America, behind is telling us, we need to go back to our country. You know, we need to go back to our country to stay. You know? So
thank you, my brother.
I'm not because after I got so you joke when I roll up and I got people but all stuff and the small things that I'm not sick. You actually make up so thank God that nature is free going back. She had about those and I have so I'm very, very happy for you guys, you know, the future.
Thank you.
Much.
Thank you and remember blessed.
I want to do we must go home. We must go home. No black we must go home.
Exactly.
We must go home. So I thank God. It's word. You think I want them.
Thank you, my brother, and remember blessed. Thank you. Our sister have been calling. If I can.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Radical Media. Don't be iwechi wibutu makanoka kwa makene webetefa kahana ma the word na maka hadu enoi. Welcome to the program.
Too horrible. They are too horrible.
My name is Arian Shada, calling from Maryland. Mazi, here you born here now. May I be disappointed? No, let me tell you the truth. I'm more than disappointed, okay? I was expecting the same thing. I would have been shocked and surprised if he had said something different or answered your question. You know, our people don't pay attention. Go and listen to these guys that the so-called EDP or who today. This is some script he just memorized. Anytime you ask, I don't care what question you ask this guy, he's going to give you the same answer. It's just like when you're getting the exam, you memorize, yeah, you know, not, science student, like a history student or geography student, where you, literature, where you write a lot of things. Where you memorize a particular thing. Or when you hope by any exam or any question you should because the way I was taught them. That's this guy. I'm not surprised. Okay, this is the script he has been projecting and saying whatever he wants to do. The only thing I learned today is that he's not a register, he's not an oath member. Because anytime you go and see him at that issue, he will say, I am a bona fide IPOB registered member, paying my dues, doing this. He's paying dues that I don't know. So that's the only thing I learned today differently. Other than that, honestly, his behavior or the reaction he gave you or inaction is what I really expected. When you made that announcement, I was like, Mazi Achebe, listen to him. This is who he is. That's what I wanted to go. I'm not surprised. But anybody should not blame you because I don't even think that you're like, oh, watch him. This is who Odinkenma or whatever it is. You need to see an injury because I had a one-on-one discussion with him. That was when I stopped talking to him. Whatever thing you're telling him, he's just this thing. How many years this script? He will talk about Wechina Samuru, ESN, Mazi, that's it. Then he has no answer. Then he gets angry. That's it. And start insulting people. So, but anyway, that's all I wanted to bring. I don't want to waste your time because
thank you.
I'm more surprised. So, God bless you.
And bless you too, man. Bless you. Radical Media.
Yes.
I know you are very angry because you were expecting a very hot debate. But let me tell you this thing. You can only have a hot debate when you are debating with someone who has brain. Now, many of you don't know my mission. My mission is to let the people who Autopilot are deceiving to know the brain of the people deceiving them. You know, when I say in my broadcast, I say that, like, I have been hearing Mazi Achebe say, call for challenge that no Nigerian professor that can last with him for an open challenge for 30 minutes. And I say, how can Mazi can be able to do this? Until I accosted some autopilot people. And I now see that many of them don't even know the rule that is guiding IPOB. And they are answering IPOB. Now, I say, okay, let me open challenge and let these people defeat me so that I will go and learn. So all my mind is that the way this guy is analyzing Mazi Nwachineke and ESN, I think from offset, I thought he knows something about IPOB. And I threw the open debate to him. And he accepted. And he's the person that chose the date and time. So I was helping to see when I ask questions. I warn him. I say it's a question and the answer, not question and story. Because I know that if you ask me that the one that will favor you and I know is the truth, I will answer you. Let it favor you. But that one that I know is the truth, let it favor me. Once you start jumping it, that is where I have issue with people. So don't be angry. Imagine if Gumi or Fidu can run away from my question, then who is he? I still have the time. It's an open challenge. I challenge any autopilot person for open debate. Call me, give me date and time. If I don't have the time, I'll take permission there. Because the world supposed to be knowing the people leading autopilot, so that we will know how their brain is. So don't be angry. It's for people to be wise. Imagine I call Chinasa Nworu now and I ask him to tell me the rules and regulations of IPOB, and he will be telling me Simon Ekpa hijack IPOB, Simon Ekpa is infiltrator. He cannot do that. He will just outline it. Like you now. I know if I ask you, can you give me 1 or 2 rules of IPOB? Let me even try you. Let us see. Radical Media Warrior, can you give me 2 or 3 IPOB rules and regulations?
Are you talking to me, Mazi?
Exactly. So that he will learn.
Come again, sir.
The rules and regulations, some of the rules and regulations of IPOB, you know.
IPOB rules and regulations, the few I can remember for now is that you must never deviate from the rule of chain of command. That is number 1. Secondly, you must obey the leadership, no matter what. You must, it's a must. You must obey the leadership. You have no right to disobey the leadership planted by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have no right. You can carry on.
Thank you. In addition to that, because when you say the rules of IPOB, is everything about IPOB is command and control. And for example, another rule is that when you are as an IPOB member, you cannot overlook your coordinator, your unit coordinator to contact the national coordinator to report issue there. It's against the rule of IPOB. You must report the issue from your unit coordinator.
Yes, you are correct. You are correct, Mazi.
And a coordinator, one of another rule is that a coordinator of any unity cannot be in charge or use any IPOB finance for his personal interest.
You are correct.
Because everything about IPOB is under command and control. The whole rules of IPOB is under command and control. So for anyone to just that question, if you don't want to be naming them, just say that the rule of IPOB is command and control.
Command and control, it covers everything. It covers all of them.
All of them. Then when you want to break it down, that is when you now go into how the command works.
Yeah.
You are now breaking it down. I was expecting him to not even the oath is not under the rule self.
It's not under the rule. It's not under the rule. Yes.
The oath is not under the rule. So now,
I don't really blame this guy. I don't really blame this guy, Mazi. I believe he's in diaspora where he's getting free data to come and talk nonsense on air. He might even never be where most. I have data. I have to go and buy more extra 5,000 MB to listen to this program. I never knew this guy has nothing to offer. Can you see? Anyway, what are you expecting from author? Something author. If you want control. Something that has no control. So you can't expect anything.
Let me still educate him the more because he needs to know many things about IPOB. As an IPOB under the chain of command, one of the rules again in IPOB is that when you lay your complaint, you must pass the due process, the procedure of laying your complaint. When you have an issue, maybe you have an issue with your coordinator, there is an IPOB committee that was set up to see issues. For example, when Ogbuefi violated made that voice record, we hear Chike Doziem come on radio and suspect him and refer him to some group where he will go and clarify himself. And if they find him guilty, he can be expelled from there. And if he prove his accusation is right, they will bring him back. So you must report issues according to the rules by following the orders. And secondly, when you are in IPOB, you are not allowed to be addressing the leadership of IPOB on social media.
Exactly, Mas.
You have on no account you can bring the issue of finance of IPOB to discuss on social media. And when you hate your coordinator, you must carry out the instruction by that your coordinator you hate, or you get out. Whether you hate him or not, in as far as you're under him, you must follow his command.
But they don't want to follow him. They don't want to follow the command. They want to enter auto. They want to pilot by themselves. Without the driver, nothing. No pilot.
Freedom of speech. But your idea, you cannot force your destiny. There is a lot of rules in IPOB, which you know, like me now, which rules did Mazi Achebe Paul go against? My broadcast is against the rules of IPOB. I started giving order. Who am I to give order when the IPOB leadership have not given order? Chike Doziem announced the sit at home. They cancel it. I continue saying it should continue. I have violated the leadership order. On top of it, I started abusing. Mazi Namdekan says, the respect you will give him, you have to give it to the leadership. Maximum respect. Maximum. The same thing to your coordinator. I could have played, let me play the voice of Mazi Namdekan because if I'm saying it, it will be mistake. Let me play it so that our people will be hearing it. Just wait a minute.
You're correct.
Makandi Gebe Hanolo.
Do you know, Mazi, I have made a post about you. You are the only repentant autopilot comrade I know.
Hold on. Listen to this rule.
Go ahead.
I know that some of you know very well for what we are doing on the ground.
Go ahead.
Especially our men on the front line. Nobody wants to hear that our men are hungry or that they are sick.
Volume, please. More volume, Mazi.
But I want to warn all of us in diaspora, please. Very, very important. Stop calling people who are on the front line. You must desist from contacting commanders on the ground.
This is one of the rules in ESN.
Because it breeds insubordination and ill discipline, which we cannot afford right now. If there is any complaint, very soon a number is going to be released.
The command of ESN flows from me to our high command, to our general on the ground, who now gives instructions to the men in the field. We don't want a contamination of that chain of command. You may mean very well, no doubt. And all those who are in the business of doing videos complaining to people in the diaspora, you must stop forthwith. You must stop it immediately. We are not going to tolerate or allow that nonsense to continue. If you are an operative of ESN or a commander, I must also warn you, please, not to contact those abroad unless you are instructed to do so by your state commander. In every state, the state commander is paramount. What he says goes. In the fullness of time, if he's not doing it very well, we will know and we will seek to correct it. Stop speaking to those who are in the diaspora. The zoo can plan people abroad to know where we are. You don't know. After talking to them, you compromise your position. It will be attacked already. Please, that nonsense must stop tonight. I don't want any meddling in the affairs of our men on the ground. All the funds being contributed is being discussed on the ground to meet our day-to-day challenges. You must understand that, please. Every ESN operative in every state is under the state commander. I don't care who you are. Even some Lone Rangers, some special schools that we have, you are under the overall command of the state commander. Every ESN operative in every state is under the state commander, who is under the overall general, who in turn reports the high command. Very, very important, because the only thing we have to defeat our enemies is discipline. Any army that is disciplined always ends up winning. Very, very important. We understand this today. Discipline is key. And we don't want people who are abroad meddling in what we are doing. It is not good, please. Without discipline, we cannot defeat this monster. Remember that they have their agents and your governors and all the rest of them. You must understand that our governors are evil. And like those that sold our forefathers to the white man, they will do anything now to sell off to the Fulani Janjaweed. They have no conscience. They have no soul. That was why they invited Operation Python Dance 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this before they bring Python Dance. And as I told you, people should not panic. They say they want to bring their army.
This is for ESN.
They have no army to
Let's
all that rubbish.
Let's listen to this very one. No, not this
Anybody not fully fair?
Not this one.
I want our people all over the world to understand in IPOB that we are under oath. We are under command. That means command and control, central control of everything that we do. If you know you are not disciplined to obey any orders, you leave us. I am making this statement with direct reference to the nonsense happening in Aba and elsewhere. In Aba, we have a coordinator in Aba.
Are you hearing it?
Everybody will be loyal to our coordinator until I come home. If you have any complaints, you keep it until I come. This was the reason why we lost the war between 67 and 70. Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. People must know me by now. I don't listen to gossip. I do not listen to gossip because people have gossiped about us so much, even about me. Had some of you listened to gossip, you wouldn't be here today. I don't listen to tittle tattle. I believe things to be resolved face to face. When I am in Biafra land, you can bring your gripe to me. Therefore, I am making it very, very clear this evening that Ike Chukwu is our coordinator in Aba. He is in control while I am away. Every regard and respect you will give to me, give it to him until I return. Every security detail reports to him. Chidebere Nwudiwe remains our overall Biafra land coordinator. Any command that he issues stands. Anything Chidebere Nwudiwe says in terms of how the family is run in Biafra land, that is my decision also. Until I come in, you can bring the representation to me. Ike Chukwu is my representative in Aba as our coordinator over there. He assumes overall control of what happens in Aba, and he reports to Chidebere. Chidebere in turn reports to me as part of the home office that we run back in Biafra land. Anybody who goes contrary to it will be removed and never to come back.
Here.
Will be removed and never to come back. We don't entertain gossip. This is IPOB. Everything we discuss in the open. Whatever your problem may be, you hold on to it until we return, or you make appropriate representations to the right quarters. But for now, the status quo remains. Anything Ikechukwu says goes in Aba. Anything Chidebere says goes in Biafra land. As simple as ABC. We cannot afford ill discipline. We may not like each other sometimes because of the way one thing or the other has gone, but we must remain intact as one impregnable unit. So, we don't allow that nonsense to happen here. No matter what your gripe is, you respect authority. The same way that I expect people to respect the Directorate of State, the office of the COC, the continental reps, and also the national coordinators going down. I expect maximum loyalty. Maximum, not half and half. If you know you cannot offer it, you get out. This is command and control. Command and control. I have said it before, allow me to repeat. Ikechukwu is our overall coordinator in Abia State. Anything he says goes in Abia State for now. He reports to Chidebere. Chidebere reports to me. That is the way it works until I return back to that very holy land. This is Radio Biafra. We are live and we are direct on the whole world.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I hope those people who don't know the rules and regulation of IPOB, they have heard the rules and regulation. Anything like here in Italy now, whatever my zonal coordinator says goes in my zone. Anything the unit in my unit, whatever the unit coordinator says goes. Whatever the zonal coordinator says goes. Whatever the national of Italy says here in Italy goes. That is how to the European rep, to the that is how to Mazi Achebe. In the absence of Mazi Achebe, these people are the voice of Mazi Achebe. Anything they are saying, the Mazi is saying it. So now you know the rules and regulation. I hope Odinkenma have jotted the rules and regulation of IPOB. Is command and control. You don't follow, you don't report when you have issue. Is either you wait for Mazi Achebe to come out, or you lay your complaint following the procedure to the appropriate quarter. And whatever decision those people take goes. Do you know that in the history of Simon Ekpa, he have never played this voice on his platform one day? Are you people aware?
How can an invigilator play such a clip? It's not possible. I love what he did. I like the way he Mereketa. I like if he Mereketa has Tobogum. Ndi was that in a goes what I want. Igbo ebe he put in a goes what I want. In a you use our leaders broadcast voice to back it up. Just like our complaint and Vienna Metutela used to do. Love that guy. On a voice say Mazi Achebe. I back all his information up. Also against the mayor. Keep it up, sir. You can go ahead.
Thank you. Now, in case you never hear why Nyanya did not transfer the money, because this guy don't know I prepared for him. But unfortunately, Obunoba 0/100. Kampulelia Mazi Achebe voice.
I want our people all over the world.
Voice over Nyanya and the account.
Anybody not following anything that DOS says, go. Anybody not following orders from Chike, Dosium from DOS, you will be removed from IPOB and sanctioned appropriately. You know, before we remove you without knowing where you are, this time around we will catch you because, and I must understand that. And I have maintained that any account that we have that Nene cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nene cannot see.
This voice, I challenge Gumi of Idu, Simon Ekpa, to play these 3 voices I just played now in his program and make and analyze it. Because Onyendu is his.
You cannot play that clip, or it will not commit suicide. It's just like someone committing suicide. How can he play something that is against him? He cannot do it. He will even tell you, no, there's nothing like such clip. I was thinking, oh my God, I was thinking, a forgery the voice. I'm telling you, these people are horrible. Horrible people.
On this note, Mazi, I got the here, Makana. This guy just wasted my time. How them show no ngezbo mmanya. Wherever this program.
In the other side, I'm happy now. At least the whole world now forgot the meaning of autopilot. Autopilot will be paying control. If no control, no leader, nothing. Just $1 now. So you have a very nice educative program. I will be women are
on this note, I got here. I can na challenge you. Obu no nwere onye autopilot mma ife ndị aka nwere ife dị ya n'isi ọma gbasara IPOB because achọrọzi m ikwu ihe niile m bupụta here. All the questions achọrọzi m ịjụ anyone and achọrọ m ịkọwa anything. All the questions m dose here. Any autopilot ndị aka ga school no ma ife not a goal na IPOB is an open challenge. Call MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ. It last 30 minutes in my program without me disgracing you before the world. Then I surrender. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. It lasts 30 minutes before in my program on a debate with Mazi Achebe Paul as an autopilot. One Nkushi miye Biafra. Nkushi kumaka Biafra. As long as 1 hour, I sing 30 minutes. It lasts 30 minutes on a debate with Mazi Achebe Paul. As an autopilot you are. I will stop talking about Biafra. Be it Simon Ekpa, be it Calabar Bobrisky, be it Ogodoman, be it, what is it called, Rabbi Charles, be it all of them, MAPC, come to open debate with me. It lasts 30 minutes without the world laughing at you. I will stop agitating. It's an open debate. Take your date, give me your time and everything, and you will see me there. And I be IPOB no be for mouth. If I be IPOB, then you gang be a potaye that. So Obu Naba Odinkenma Nwachineke, IPOB coordinator will administer oath for such person. Then tomorrow, when the family sleep and die, the family just maybe maybe the woman is innocent. God they allow her to be. Then I see now the woman unknowing to them that this man just wiped out his own family by himself with his own mouth. How can you administer oath to a madman? You know, Katinyonya Purumiri oath, or Gamma the rules, or Mambo violate the rules. Hi, thank God, say German administer oath to that man.
So I'm not there now. Can you have a comment section, bro? But don't put your platform from time to time, oh?
We do. Every IPOB member question the rules of IPOB before you put on a debate. And debate, my debate, put on the debate, mne a relay foundation. I will go to Benu. And you're not here na about that time. Before you be on a debate, make sure na it go far. So my brother, thank you and remain blessed. From here, and Nyana we are Balosa. any autopilot make it a na platform. Ya here can go na platform ya. Or nya kusi deceive people because they are deceiving people. On this note, I say remain blessed, Nwachineke, until I come your way again. Autopilot will be a disgrace to humanhood.